Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Cantwell Beauty. I am Sierra, and today's video is going to be some new drugstore makeup. Well, new to me. So I haven't really been shopping at the drugstore that often, but I figured I would dive in, buy some new products, take a chance. Yes, I watch a lot of beauty videos, but I want to make my own opinions on them. So I bought some new products, including a Wet n Wild primer. I bought the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I bought the Essence bronzing powders. Yeah, so I'm just going to try a bunch of them on my face today and see how they work out for me. I already did my skincare. So I did my cleanser. I did a toner by The Ordinary. And I did the niacinamide by The Ordinary. It seems to be working really well on my face. And I also did the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, like I always do. And some eye cream as well, because I knew I was going to be applying some makeup today. So let's get started. The first product I want to try is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Water Drop Primer. It looks like that. And this is in the coconut scent, or flavor, as I like to say. I haven't even opened it yet. That's me opening it. So I'm just going to apply some of that to my face. Not too much, because I'm not really sure how much this works. It does smell not really like coconut, more of like a makeup-y smell. It's hard to explain. It's very watery. It's almost like, I mean, it's called the Water Drop Primer, so I would have to agree that it is watery, but it's not exactly sinking into the skin right away. So I'm probably going to have to let that dry. So I'm going to do that. My face is feeling a little bit tacky, which is good when you're about to apply foundation. So I'm excited to try this. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. Now I picked the shade Nude, so I'm hoping this works out for me. I'm not really 100% sure. It's kind of hard to tell in the drugstore. We shall see. They had a lot of shades available in my CVS, which is where I got this. So I think this is a relatively inexpensive foundation too. So that's always good. I'm going to apply half of my face with a brush and half of my face with a sponge. I don't normally use a brush except for when I'm using stick foundations, but for purpose of today's video, I am going to try it with both. Wow, this is a watery foundation. So not too bad color-wise. So I'm just going to put probably too much foundation on my face. And I'm going to use the sponge for this side. So, oh, I should zoom you in. Zoomed. So the color's not too bad. It's quite olivey, which is kind of what I lean towards. I'm more neutral, but for the most part, I could be considered olive as well. Shouldn't be wiping, I should be patting. Wow, I really like the coverage on this. It's not like chunky or anything, it's just very smooth. Can you guys see that? It's really nice. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my chin area and a little bit more up top there. Wow, I'm really happy I bought this so far. I don't know that I necessarily needed a hydrating primer underneath of it. I probably could have used anything like a Smashbox primer or something like that, but hey, why not go for a full glow today? Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side with a brush. I'm putting quite a bit of product on my face, I know that, but I like full coverage, and yeah, I like full coverage, so let's see here. I have the Morphe M439 brush that I'm using for the other side of my face. Right off the bat, I can tell you I like using the sponge better. I just feel like this is, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, I'm not a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast, so I just feel like there's more coverage on this side, which is weird because it's typically the other way around, that brushes move the product a little bit better and don't really grab it up into the brush. It's usually the sponge that makes it, you know, spread a little bit better or a little bit more. I don't know. It still looks good. I just think that I like it better with the sponge. Okay, can you guys see that? It's kind of getting weird around my mustache area, which is probably because I haven't waxed or done anything to my upper lip in like a couple weeks. But it's starting to gather around my lip. Okay, and I don't have a new concealer to try out for this video, so I'm just gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in medium 28. Little bit of a Robert Welsh technique there. I don't like to use a ton of concealer. I have a lot of bags under my eyes, to the point where I use the dark circle concealer a lot. But I don't really want to get too cakey today because as I'm seeing, the NYX foundation is actually quite bright and glowy and things like that. So I kind of want to keep it light today, so I'm gonna go with that. Now that I have my concealer on, I'm gonna try this brand new powder. I took it out of the packaging. I don't know if it's brand new at the store, it's just brand new to me. So it's the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder, and it looks like that, and I got the color light. I hope that's not a mistake. Some of the claims are it's advanced oil control, keeps skin fresh, clean, and shine free for hours. Lightweight powder glides on smoothly and evenly for a flawless matte finish. Won't cause blemishes or over dry skin. So it won't clog your pores. Fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, non-acnegenic. Never heard of that. And it's dermatologist tested. I'm gonna tap some into the top of the container here. Open it up. That actually looks kind of dark. So I'm just gonna tap in with this powder brush. This is a Morphe E41. And I'm just gonna tap around my forehead. I get very shiny there. Don't worry, I will do my under eyes too. I just like to do that with a different brush. I'm gonna zoom you guys in again. I'm liking this powder. It's actually quite nice. It's definitely mattifying. It's light. I don't feel like there's a ton of powder on my face, even though I just put a ton of powder on my face. So that's really nice. It came with one of these like powder puffs, which you can use. Makeup artists use these. I mean, people think like, oh, let's just throw those out. But they're actually quite nice. The Laura Mercier translucent powder comes with one too. And I've used it in the past and it works pretty well. So I'm going to try this with my under eye. The reason I didn't do my under eye first is because I want to pat out my concealer. So you want to make sure there's no creases before you put powder on, because once you put powder on, you're setting whatever is happening underneath your under eye. So I'm just putting powder on the Morphe M438 and I'm setting my under eye. I have very oily skin. It's like normal to oily. I need a lot of powder for the most part. So that's nice. I like that powder so far. In the summer, I don't typically use this much powder, but because for the sake of the video, I want to test out the powder. So I'm going with that. The next item I want to try out is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette, and it looks like this. It's really cool. It was like 10 bucks at CVS. I had a coupon too for like extra bucks, so I ended up paying like $6 for this, which is definitely worth it if it's good, obviously. So we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques powder brush. It looks like this. And I think I'm going to use the lightest color just for today to just try it out and see what happens. My brushes are clean for the most part. I cleaned them a little while ago and I haven't been doing makeup that often. So yeah. I know this brush is clean, so. Oh, that's nice. I really like that color. I'm being kind of shy because I'm on camera, but typically I put a lot of bronzer on. For those of you that know me, know that. I try to prevent the bronzer helmet, but hey, sometimes it happens. I have kind of a, not large forehead, but a larger forehead than some people, so I like to put bronzer up top here. I really like this. This is pretty. Even if I only use that one color, that's really nice. So, little secret under the chin there. Get rid of that double chin I have. Really like this. I would definitely repurchase this for sure. The next item I wanted to try out is actually from CoverGirl, and it's just one of their blushes in True Plum. It's a Cheekers, they're called. Now, it's not a lot of blush. As you can see, it comes with like the halvesy, and then it comes with this little blush. I just put my finger in it. This little blush brush that nobody ever uses. So I'm gonna actually use my IT Cosmetics blush brush, which is the Flawless Blush Brush 227. So I'm gonna use this. This is like a cool tone mauvey color. And I like to go like right above the apples of the cheek and then go upwards on my face, because I just think it flatters my face a lot more. And because I have like a rounder face now because I gained some weight, I think it just makes my face look thinner. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice formula. That's not bad. And I like the color a lot. I don't have a ton of cool tone blushes, so I like to try out if I'm gonna buy one. It was hard to not buy the like warmer shades of this blush, but I went with this one because I was like, you have enough blush. If you're gonna try one out, please try out a color that you wouldn't normally buy. It's quite pretty. And blush disappears quickly, so I like to apply a lot of blush. And I'm just going over that with my powder brush to make sure it doesn't look crazy. Okay, and now that I did my bronzer and blush, I'm going to do my eyes. The eyes aren't really part of the video because there's no new products. To me, these are older products, but I'm still gonna do them on camera. I'm just probably not gonna talk through it. So it's just gonna be really quick. Plus, I usually do my eyes first. This is like super out of order, but I really wanted to get into the new products before I did anything else. So today I'm using the e.l.f. Rosewater palette. It's just like one of their newest palettes. These are super cute, 4 colors in them. You kind of get, you know, directed in the way that you do your eye look. There's like, for this one, there's one matte shade, and it's like this dusty mauve. And it's really pretty. I said I wasn't going to talk through this part, but I guess I will. I'm just doing a quick eye look. Nothing too crazy. So thanks to everybody that's been watching my channel recently. I know my content can be a little confusing, but that's because I'm confused. I started my channel years ago with the intent to review makeup as like the everyday girl who is discovering makeup. That was kind of the purpose of my channel because that was my truth. That was the honesty of what was happening. And then I think I got caught up in trying to compete and be like the other channels that I adored so much. And it's not that I was copying other channels. I never found myself copying other channels, but I wanted to make content that people would watch. So, you know, that turned into new products, that turned into reviewing products, buying way too much makeup, and things of that nature. And I just got caught up. And then as time kind of went on, I couldn't really keep up. So that's the honesty of what kind of happened with my channel. For those of you that are new, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But for those of you that have stuck by me and kind of have been waiting for my content to come back, I do appreciate it. And it's just really nice to know there's people out there that are still watching my content, that are commenting, that are staying engaged. So I promise to keep this channel going, because I love to do it. I don't do it to make money. I'm clearly not making money. I have under 100 subscribers. I'm doing it because I love filming. I love editing videos. And it's just become a part of kind of my everyday life to stay motivated. So I just love doing this. And there's times when I don't want to do it anymore. And I get frustrated. And I get like, okay, you can stop now. Like, you're not doing, you know, nothing's happening. but something is happening. I'm happy. So I'm happy doing it and I want to continue doing it. So, all right, so that's my little eye look. I used 2 eyeshadows. I'm actually going to use a third. I'm going to put this, like this shade in the inner corner because it is kind of brighter than the pink I used on my lid. These palettes are like $3 or $4 or something. I mean, how cool is that? Oh, I guess I could have put it under my brow too, but I am going to give this mascara another try. It is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise. Now, everybody compared this to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I didn't understand the comparisons. I don't know if mine dried out before I really got to try it out, but I'm going to give it another try today. So let's see if I like it more than I liked it before. Yeah, that's definitely a wetter formula than I remember. So this is what the wand looks like, old school YouTuber. It does look like the Better Than Sex mascara wand, but oh, I didn't bring my lash curler. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's way better than I remember. I have fallout everywhere on my face. How come you guys didn't tell me that? Mascara face. Yeah, see, you can only do one eye with this mascara, meaning you have to like dip in again to get the second eye, which is fine. So much fallout. Okay, that's really pretty. I really like that mascara. It definitely boosted my lashes. Okay, that powder's looking a little dry, probably because I put on too much. So we're gonna give the powder a little time, and then I'll be putting setting spray on, so hopefully that will help with that situation. For brows today, I'm using something I've used before, and that is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I use the shade Dark Brunette. So I'm just gonna go through this quickly. It's not gonna be something that is gonna take a very long time. I've been leaving my brows looking kind of more natural as of late, so I haven't been going for very extreme brows. I also don't think I do brows correctly, so that's a thing. People comment on my brows a lot because they're very harsh usually. Not comment in a bad way. They comment, they're like, whoa brows, or cool brows, or they're archy or whatever. I do have decent brows, so that I'm happy about. But grooming them is a whole nother journey. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really into grooming my brows lately because they're long and I haven't had them waxed since March or February. It's now August, so that situation has changed my brows and my face a little bit. Then for brow gel, I'm using the ColourPop. I know this is in Drugstore, but it's affordable, so it's the only brow gel I have the e.l.f. one. Nah, that's all right. So I'm using the ColourPop Clear Brow Gel. Kind of weird because it comes out like white, but then you just tap it. Okay, so I was gonna try lashes today, but frankly, I'm not feeling very daring. And because this is a lighter eye look, I feel like I'm gonna save my lash glue for another video where I try out lashes and lash glue, and who knows, maybe with the Raw Beauty Christie palette that's coming at me, I will try that. So the next thing I wanna try out is these glosses. Yay! So these are from Maybelline. They're called the Lifter Gloss, and it has hyaluronic acid in them, which is like, is that necessary for a gloss? I'm not really sure. But anyway, for the glosses, I'm going to use the NYX lip liner in Nude Beige. So my lips are pretty pigmented naturally. They're, you know, they're like already a pink color. So glosses will probably look quite nice. Okay, so lip liner on. I just had to switch my camera card for those of you that caught that little cut. But anyway, this is the color Opal. I'm gonna try that one on first because it's the lightest. Now this one's like a light peach with glitter in it. Smells really good. I love the doe foot applicator. It's large like the Fenty ones. So that's what Opal looks like. Very light. I really, really like that. I don't even want to take it off. It feels so good. Next color I'm going to try out is Stone. This one is like a nude. I'm imagining this one's going to be very opaque, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, these feel really good. It's a little bit heavier of a formula. I feel like this one's heavier because it probably has like more pigment in it. But that's Stone versus Opal. So this is Stone. That's really pretty. And the last one I got is called Sand. And this is like a darker color with glitter in it. So that's cool. This one reminds me of Fenty Glow, or yeah, Fenty Glow by Fenty, the gloss bomb. So, oh yeah, it even looks like it on the lips. So the only thing about these that I'm noticing is when you pull out the stopper or the doe foot applicator, the stopper takes off a lot of product. So you do have to dip in more than once to get both of your lips, but I have larger lips, so maybe that's why. So my favorite out of these is probably Stone, but that's just with my eye look. I feel like this is kind of warm for the cool eye look that I have going on. The last two items I'm going to try out are the Wet n Wild setting sprays. So these are primer sprays, setting sprays, whatever. So I'm going to use it to melt down all this lots of powder that I put on my face. Kind of regretting that now, but because the foundation was so beautiful, I just feel like I didn't need all that powder, but I really wanted to test out all these new products that I got. So whatever. I feel like these are probably exactly the same. It's just really scent. So I'm going to try out the coconut first because that's the one that the primer that I used was coconut. So I'm just going with the coconut vibe for right now. So I'll show you the spray. Ooh, can you even see that? Woo, it's very light. So I'm going to try that. Yeah, it definitely smells like coconut. It's very nice, and I forgot my fan. I'm not much of a beauty guru without my fan. Not much of a beauty guru anyhow, but I really like that. It's a little bit warmer of a scent than I was expecting. Like, I know coconut is a warmer scent if you were to categorize it, but I was expecting something lighter, so I might like the cucumber a little bit better. I think it's the same spray. Yeah, and these were like $5.99, I think, so that's really good. So the cucumber one, I'm going to try this one out too. That smells like a legit cucumber. Like, I was expecting that cucumber melon, I think, for some reason, but no, that literally smells like a cucumber. So I'm just going to fan off my face, and hopefully it doesn't look as powdery as it did before. Okay guys, so that is all the new products that I tried today. I'm gonna go through kind of what I liked and what I didn't like. Primer, I'll have to see. I'll have to keep going with trying that out and seeing how it kind of wears throughout the day and how I like the staying power of it. And I'm also trying it out with a new foundation, which is the NYX Born to Glow. I'm definitely gonna try this out without powder because I feel like the Maybelline powder that I tried out wasn't exactly ideal for trying out new makeup. So forgive me for that. I definitely enjoyed the powder. I just wouldn't have put on as much, but I wanted to see kind of how it caked up and how it laid on the skin and stuff like that. And I want to see if it is in fact oil free. I'm sitting in a room without air conditioning on, and it's about, I don't know, who knows, 80 something degrees outside today. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it still looks a little cakey, even with the setting sprays that I used. But anyway, I used the bronzing powder by Essence, the powder palette, and I really enjoyed it. I only used one shade today because I just wanted to see what the lightest shade would do. And I feel like it did give me some dimension. I feel like it did, not contour because it's not a contour, but I feel like it you know, brightened up my skin, made me look like I am sun-kissed. So yeah, I really recommend this. CoverGirl blushes. Yeah, I mean, the color is really nice, but you get so little product. I feel like, is it worth it? I don't know. That's something you'll have to decide. I really enjoyed the color. I got a little sample of something similar to this in NARS. So did I need this? Not so much, but you know, I'm glad I have it. For my eyes, it was something that I had tried before. So the e.l.f. palettes, I definitely recommend those. They come in like different colors. They come in like greens and reds and browns and neutrals. So I recommend just trying these out. This formula is so nice. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I really enjoyed this mascara. I think it looks really nice. It lifted my lashes more than I'm used to. So I'm definitely glad I picked this up again and gave it another try. There's a reason people were talking about it, and now I know that reason. These glosses are so amazing. I really like them. I'm still sticking by Stone being my favorite, but if you're looking for something with glitter, I would go for Opal or Sand. These just stuck out to me. I wanted to get colors that were kind of different to test them out on my channel. I'll definitely be wearing them again for sure. The formula is very nice. The scent doesn't really linger. It has a little bit of a taste, but I mean, if you're not eating it, you should be fine. Setting sprays. The setting sprays were cute. I'll definitely try these out again. Whether they, you know, work with the longevity of your makeup, that has yet to be seen, but I do enjoy the scents of them. They're cruelty-free, they're inexpensive, they're good. It definitely took down the powderiness of my face, so I do appreciate that. And that's it, guys. That is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, please like this video, subscribe, and tell a friend. I'm Sierra, and thank you so much for visiting my channel. Bye-bye. Woo!